Have you ever stood in a place so beautiful it felt timeless? Where the sun warms your skin, the sea air fills your lungs, and the whitewashed walls against the blue sky seem to whisper stories of generations? For centuries, the Mediterranean aesthetic has been this for us, a dream of simple, sun-soaked beauty. But what if I told you that this dream is evolving? That the very essence of this beloved style is on the cusp of a revolution, one that honors its soul while boldly embracing the future? We're at a fascinating crossroads in design. We crave the authenticity and warmth of the Mediterranean, but we also carry the urgent responsibility to build and live more sustainably. We can no longer see these as separate paths. The question is no longer if we can build beautifully and responsibly, but how? And the answer, I believe, is emerging from the very shores that have inspired artists and architects for millennia. Welcome, everyone. Today, we're not just touring pretty houses. We're exploring a philosophy. We're diving into the future Mediterranean, a design movement where cutting-edge sustainable innovation doesn't fight the classic aesthetic, but elevates it. Where a home isn't just a passive object in a landscape, but a living, breathing partner with its environment. This is where timeless beauty doesn't just endure. It becomes smarter, more resilient, and more deeply connected than ever before. So if you're ready to see how we can build a future that is both luxurious and light on the earth, a future that feels both comfortingly familiar and thrillingly new, then you're in the right place. Let's reimagine the sun-drenched home for a new era. Section 1. A philosophy rooted in the earth, looking to the future. To understand where we're going, we must first appreciate where we've been. Traditional Mediterranean architecture was, in its essence, the original sustainable design. It was born not from a desire for a trendy look, but from an intelligent, intuitive response to a specific climate. Thick, whitewashed walls made from local stone and lime plaster acted as thermal mass, absorbing the cool of the night to counteract the heat of the day. Those iconic small, recessed windows weren't just a stylistic choice. They were strategic shields against the harsh summer sun, while inviting in the softer winter light. This was a vernacular architecture, a style born from the people and of the place. It used locally sourced, natural materials, timber from nearby forests, stone quarried from the very hills the house sat on, terracotta tiles baked in local kilns. There was no long, carbon-heavy supply chain. The palette was the land itself. And the layout, centered around the courtyard or the loggia, was all about passive climate control, creating sheltered, cross-ventilated outdoor rooms that were the true heart of the home. This wasn't just building. It was a dialogue with the environment. The future Mediterranean philosophy takes this ancient dialogue and gives it a new vocabulary. We're keeping the soulful conversation, but updating the language with 21st century technology and a deeper ecological awareness. It's about moving from intuitive sustainability to intentional, high-performance sustainability. We honor the past not by copying it slavishly, but by understanding its principalism: shade, ventilation, local materials, indoor-outdoor flow, and reinterpreting them with the tools we have today. So, the core philosophy is one of symbiosis. It's a rejection of the idea that a home is a fortress against nature. Instead, we see the building as an organism integrated into its ecosystem. It harvests its own energy, manages its own water, and provides habitat. It's beautiful not in spite of its intelligence, but because of it. This is the foundational shift, from a static, beautiful object to a dynamic, beautiful, and responsive system. This is the bedrock upon which we build our future. Section 2, the architectural shell, a new vernacular for a new age. Let's start from the outside in, with the very shell of the home, its architecture. The future Mediterranean silhouette is a graceful evolution. You'll still see those clean, geometric forms, but they're often sharper, more refined. We might play with floating planes, like a vast, cantilevered concrete roof that provides a deep, shading eyebrow over a glass wall, reminiscent of the deep eaves of a traditional farmhouse. The classic cubic form is broken open, not randomly, but strategically, to frame specific views and capture optimal breezes. The materiality is where the magic truly happens. We're moving beyond simple whitewash, though that timeless finish still has its place. Imagine instead walls made of rammed earth, mixed with local aggregates and a small amount of cement stabilizer. The result is a stunning, striated, earthy wall that has incredible thermal mass, is completely non-toxic, and has near zero embodied energy if sourced on site. Or we might use insulating concrete forms, ICFs, that are then clad in a modern, breathable lime render. This gives you a super-insulated, airtight shell that is then finished with a beautiful, traditional, and healthy material. The roof, a traditionally neglected fifth facade, becomes a powerhouse of functionality. The flat roof, common in modern interpretations, is no longer just a slab. It's a green roof or a brown roof, planted with native, drought-resistant sedums and herbs. This provides incredible insulation, reduces stormwater runoff, creates a habitat for pollinators, and from the upper floors or hillsides, it makes the home literally disappear into the landscape. Alternatively, it could be a cool roof, finished with a highly reflective, light-colored coating that bounces solar radiation away, significantly reducing cooling loads. And let's talk about those iconic shaded spaces. The pergola, a staple of Mediterranean gardens, it's a high-tech makeover. Instead of just a wooden structure for vines, we designed solar pergolas with integrated, frameless photovoltaic panels. They provide dappled shade for the terrace below while generating clean electricity. It's a perfect metaphor for this entire movement, a classic architectural feature doing double duty, fusing beauty with pure performance. This intelligent shell is the first and most critical step in creating a home that is resilient, efficient, and profoundly beautiful in its logic. Section 3. The Breathing Façade, Bioclimatic Design and Intelligent Openings. A building's facade is its face, but in the future Mediterranean home, it's also its lungs and its thermostat. This is the principle of bioclimatic design in action, where the architecture itself is the primary heating, cooling, and ventilation system. We're designing facades that are not static, but responsive, that change and adapt to the rhythms of the sun and the seasons, much like the living world outside. Let's start with the sun. The careful placement and design of windows are paramount. We use sophisticated solar studies to position larger glazing towards the south in the northern hemisphere to capture precious winter heat while carefully shielding the east and west from the harsh, low-angled sun. But it's the external shading that becomes a key architectural feature. We're reviving and modernizing the brise-soleil, or sunbreaker, famously used by Le Corbusier. These can be fixed horizontal concrete fins, or better yet, dynamic, automated louvers that track the sun throughout the day, constantly optimizing the balance of shade and light, view and privacy. Now, think about the traditional Mediterranean wooden shutter. It's charming, yes, but it requires you to be there to open and close it. The future is in high-performance, automated shading systems. Imagine recessed, motorized roller shutters housed within the wall cavity. With a tap on your phone, or better yet, programmed by an intelligent home system, they deploy as the sun hits the facade, turning a glass wall into a well-insulated, shaded wall. This drastically reduces solar heat gain, making the air conditioning system a secondary player, not the primary workhorse. And for ventilation, we're engineering the stack effect and cross-ventilation into the very bones of the plan. This means strategically placed low-level inlet windows on the cool, shaded side of the house, and high-level clear-story windows or ventilation chimneys on the hot leeward side. As the sun heats the air in these high vertical spaces, it rises and escapes, actively drawing cool air from below in a constant, silent, energy-free breeze. It's the modern, hyper-efficient equivalent of throwing open all the windows, and it's designed into the home's DNA, ensuring that for much of the year, the home breathes naturally, without a single watt of electricity being used. Section 4. The circulatory system: water, energy, and waste. If the facade is the home's skin and lungs, then what we're about to discuss is its circulatory system, the hidden, yet vital, networks that manage its lifeblood, energy and water dot in the future Mediterranean home. These systems are not ugly utilities to be hidden away. They are integral, celebrated components of the design, turning the home from a consumer of resources into a producer and a conserver. Let's talk about the holy trinity of off-grid living: energy, water, and waste. First, energy. The sun-drenched Mediterranean climate is a gift for solar power, but we're moving beyond clunky panels bolted awkwardly onto a roof. We're now specifying Building Integrated Photovoltaics, BPIV. These are solar cells that are the building material, solar roof tiles that look like traditional terracotta, solar glass that can be used for skylights, even semi-transparent solar facades. Coupled with a sleek, wall-mounted home battery system, your home becomes its own personal power plant, storing the sun's abundance for use day and night, achieving net zero energy, or even becoming energy positive. Water is the next frontier. In a region often facing water scarcity, every drop is sacred. The future Mediterranean home is a water-wise home. This starts with a rainwater harvesting system, gutters and downpipes that are elegantly designed into the architecture, channeling water not away, but into a stunning subterranean cistern. This harvested water is then filtered and used for irrigation, toilet flushing, and even laundry. Then, we have gray water systems that take the gently used water from showers and sinks, filter it through a beautiful, planted, constructed wetland in the garden, and recycle it for the same purposes, dramatically reducing the demand on municipal supplies or well water. And we can't ignore waste. Beyond just recycling, we're looking at composting toilets that have been utterly transformed from their rustic predecessors. Modern systems are odorless, waterless, and can turn human waste into valuable, safe compost for non-edible plants. Even food waste is handled on-site with sleek, under-counter composters. This closes the loop, turning waste into a resource right where it's created. Finally, the cherry on top, the smart, bidirectional EV charger integrated into the carport. Your electric car isn't just a vehicle. It's a mobile battery that can power your home during a peak demand event or a outage. This is the future Mediterranean home. Not just sustainable, but resilient and self-reliant. Section 5, the Interior Sanctuary, Biophilic Harmony and Healthy Living. Now we step inside. After all this talk of high-performance systems, the interior experience must be one of profound peace, comfort, and connection. This is where biophilic design takes center stage. Biophilia is the innate human tendency to seek connections with nature, and in the future Mediterranean home, it's the guiding principle for every interior decision. This isn't about putting a few plants in a corner. It's about weaving the natural world into the very fabric of your daily life. The material palette is intentionally natural, tactile, and healthy. We are saying goodbye to synthetic, off-gassing finishes and embracing organic and non-toxic materials. Walls are finished in beautiful, breathable clay plaster or tadelakt, a polished, waterproof lime plaster from Morocco that has a soft, sensual, wax-like feel. Floors might be wide plank, FSC certified oak, honed local stone, or terrazzo made with recycled glass and aggregates. These materials aren't just sustainable. They have a depth and character that change with the light, creating a living, sensory environment that vinyl or laminate could never replicate. Furnishings follow the same ethos. This is a celebration of artisanal craftsmanship and slow design. Imagine a massive, live-edge olive wood dining table, its history etched into its grain as the centerpiece of your home. Or sleek, minimalist sofas upholstered in natural linen or hemp. We're sourcing vintage and reclaimed pieces, a mid-century modern chair reupholstered in a bold, contemporary fabric, or antique Moroccan doors repurposed as a headboard. This layering of old and new, of machine-made and handcrafted, creates a soulful narrative that a showroom fresh interior can never achieve. And finally, the ultimate biophilic element, the view. The architecture is choreographed to frame the landscape as living art. Large, sliding glass walls, the modern equivalent of the open courtyard, dissolve the boundary between inside and out. The sound of a trickling water feature, the scent of jasmine and rosemary drifting indoors, the dappled light from a strategically placed tree. All these elements are deliberately designed into the experience. The result is an interior sanctuary that is not a sealed box, but a permeable, healthy, and deeply human space that calms the nervous system and nourishes the spirit. It's a home that feels alive because it is connected to life itself. Section 6. The landscape, cultivated wildness and regenerative grounds. No Mediterranean home, past or future, is complete without its land. The garden has always been an outdoor room, but now it becomes an active, regenerative ecosystem. We are moving away from the thirsty, high-maintenance English lawn and towards a xeriscape, or Mediterranean meadow, a beautiful, cultivated wildness that is perfectly adapted to its environment. This isn't a sacrifice. It's an embrace of a richer, more authentic, and ecologically sound beauty. The planting strategy is key. We exclusively use native and climate-adapted plants: lavender, rosemary, sage, thyme, euphorbia, and ornamental grasses. These plants don't just survive with little water. They thrive. They have deep root systems that prevent erosion and improve soil health. They provide nectar for bees, butterflies, and birds, transforming your garden into a biodiversity hotspot. The palette is a tapestry of silvers, greens, purples, and yellows that changes with the seasons, offering a dynamic, low-maintenance display that is deeply connected to the region. Water management is beautifully integrated into the landscape design. Instead of hiding drainage, we celebrate it. We use swales, shallow, vegetated ditches to slow, spread, and sink rainwater into the soil, hydrating the land. Dry creek beds of local stone become sculptural elements that handle stormwater during a downpour. And the ultimate statement? Replacing the chemical-laden, energy-intensive swimming pool with a natural swimming pond. This is a self-cleaning ecosystem where plants and beneficial bacteria filter the water, creating a pristine, chlorine-free swimming experience that is a living, breathing part of your garden. Finally, the outdoor living spaces. The courtyard remains the heart, but it's now a fully equipped, multi-sensory environment. We build outdoor kitchens with countertops made from recycled content and pizza ovens heated with pruned wood from the property. We create shaded dining pergolas draped with native vines and install subtle, warm, low-voltage LED lighting for magical evenings. The furniture is weather-resistant teak or recycled plastic lumber. This landscape isn't just for looking at. It's for living in, for growing your own food, for connecting with friends and family, and for participating directly in the gentle, sustainable rhythm of the land. So, where does this leave us? The future Mediterranean is more than a style. It's a promise that we don't have to choose between the soul-stirring beauty we love and the responsible future our planet needs. It's a testament to human ingenuity, showing that we can design homes that are not just less bad, but actively good. Good for our well-being, good for our communities, and good for the earth. This approach isn't about a rigid set of rules. It's a flexible, intelligent framework. Whether you're building new, renovating a centuries-old stone farmhouse, or just looking for ideas for your own home, the principles are the same. Respond to the climate. Use healthy, local materials. Harvest your own resources. Connect deeply with the landscape. It's about making thoughtful choices at every turn. The dream of the sun-drenched home by the sea is as potent as ever. But now, that dream has evolved. It's smarter, kinder, and more resilient. It's a home that gives back as much as it takes. A sanctuary that shelters not just our bodies, but our collective conscience. It's a future we can all feel good about building. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What element of the future Mediterranean resonates most with you? Share your ideas in the comments below. And if you're as passionate about this as I am, please subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss our next exploration into the future of design. Until next time, build beautifully and build thoughtfully.